getting support from others and leverage because you use your first achievement to leverage to get other partnerships with the other banks. So
right.
very good. Don't give up. Keep pushing through. Persistence is the key.
Right.
And for persons who are just looking to get started, maybe in the field of real estate, what would you say are probably the top 2 or 3 things they need to focus on if they're starting off?
Well, one of the things is marketing, right? But if you're gonna start a business, you're talking, right?
Yeah, and then even real estate. If they want to
estate.
start a real estate business or following your footsteps.
Alright. So basically, you need to focus on marketing, right? It's very important that you can sell your product, you can sell the property that you have, and the business that you're projecting. Another thing is networking. Very important. It's hard to grow a business and no one knows you. You have to try and go out there, build a proper network, get to know people, and then you realize just from a business perspective, your service will grow. You have to remember, real estate is a business either way. And so that's why I'm glad that you brought me here, because a lot of people may see our profession just as a service-oriented thing. It is a business, and so you have to have the right perspective, and that's why I'm happy that you invited me.
Yeah, always, because we only bring the top of the top guests to our show. We only bring the moguls, the game changers. So very excited to have you here as well. Now, for persons talking now on the business side, as you said, the money side, which we love and care, what are some of the money lessons that you've picked up that have aided in your success? Because it's not just running the business and the day-to-day, but the financial side, the financial lessons are equally as important.
Very important, very important. I must say that a business is like a human body, right? And you can't survive without blood. No, money is what flows through the body and allows you to actually live. So that's how I view business necessarily. It is very important that the money aspect is sorted out properly. Cash is sorted and you have a proper cash flow. I would say to you, as a business owner, one of the most important persons you need on your team is an accountant, to make sure that you don't meet up into certain obstacles. I mean, you have taxes to pay, you have staff to pay. It's a lot of things to consider. But one of the main things is identifying cash flow and making sure that you have the cash flow and the blood is running through the body of the business very easily. So yeah, I think that is one of the major things I've learned. There's other stuff not related to finance, but if you don't make the money, it doesn't make any sense.
If it don't make money, it don't make sense. I love that. Yes. So when you think about entrepreneur life, people see it and they say, I want to get started, I want to do the thing. Look at people like Ryan out there being successful, and you're hitting on some very valuable points that cash is king, and you need to know your numbers. This is where your accountant comes in as one of the most important people you need. But is there anything you'd say, I guess, on the non-financial side? What are some of the skills, the talents, the strategies that you think persons need as they're venturing into real estate? Is there something specific about real estate?
You need to know the land law, because there's a lot of transactions that you will have to deal with, and you need to understand the legislations that are behind them and the laws that actually govern them. Again, if you're opening a real estate firm, one of the key persons that you want in your team is an attorney, right? So you can understand how to position yourself if there's any transaction that is happening from a real estate perspective. There are other areas that you can focus on, but to me right now for this segment, I'd say you just need to look into an attorney for your legal advice and an accountant, for the cash flow aspect, the finance aspect.
Right. And then as we think about real estate in Jamaica, I hear about boom and everybody's in construction. It's one of the fastest growing sectors in the country, Jamaica. Where do you see the future of real estate in Jamaica?
Wow, Jamaica is the best place to be. I'm being biased, so I'm sorry. But property values, I mean, I've been watching, again, property values from when I was a kid going up. And property values have always increased in Jamaica. I don't see where it has ever really fallen. We had the recession sometime, I think
20.
2020, but sometime 2000, we had a recession. And what happened was that up in the upper end of the market, the prices were stationary, but they did not fall. And the lower end of the market was still very vibrant. So real estate is something that you will benefit in the long term. It's something that can create generational wealth, and it is just it is a way of creating sustainability for your family. So in terms of Jamaica and real estate, it is a great investment. It's a great opportunity for anybody. If you have a real estate portfolio and you're looking to invest, I tell you to invest in Jamaica. I mean, I know right now we're having issues with increasing construction costs and stuff like that. But remember, at the end of the day, it's a cycle. Things will go up and things will go down. So you just need to know when to buy. And I mean, when you have a financial advisor, like Keisha, you will know when to buy and what type to buy into. And so, and you like a real estate appraiser like myself, I'll be able to tell you, which areas are good areas to invest in and stuff like that. And then you'll know how to make good deals. So the reality of it is that thinking about real estate, Jamaica, it is the right way to go.
Nice. But I don't do financial advice. I'm a financial educator.
Sorry.
Ryan is alluding there to, backdoor discussions.
No,
business discussions. But I am an educator.
Right.
Educate. No, Ryan, this has been an amazing discussion because we've hit on your journey, we've hit on your successes, your failures, we talked about money, my favorite thing, and also the future.
Mm-hmm.
So I would want to say, what are some parting words that you would have for our audience? What are some of the things that you wish you knew when you were getting started that someone, you'd be so happy today if you just had only known this one thing?
Right. Well, there's so much. But I'm gonna work with this one.
All right.
If you fail to plan, you plan to fail.
If you fail to plan,
Plan
you
to
plan
fail.
to fail.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because in life we're gonna face certain obstacles and you're gonna go through different areas of your life. But at the end of the day, if you work a plan and you stick to the plan with consistency, you will accomplish your dreams. So I believe that if you have a dream, you just need to strategize, work hard, and eventually God will bless. That's my experience.
Very nice. There you have it. Well, this has been an amazing discussion with Ryan. Thank you so much for being here inside Money and Business. Of course, people are going to want to find you. So where can our audience hit you up for some business?
Well, you can find us at TASCAPP on Instagram, or you can find us at tascappraisals.com. Our office is at Suite 11, 125 Maxfield Avenue, Kingston 10. And you can find us also at Shop 28, 2 to 4 Fort George Street. That's in Portland. So you can find us anywhere there. Or you can hit me up at 410-9020. That's my cell number. 1876, of course.
Let me just kind of break it down for everyone because we are international. So the number would be 876 410-9020, and the addresses that Ryan gave are all in Jamaica.
Right.
But reach out to him for the business. He clearly is an expert in the field of real estate in Jamaica. Thank you so much, Ryan, for being on today with Money and Business. And of course, guys, if you are looking to learn more about investing and wealth creation, you definitely need to check out my self-paced course, the Money Blueprint course. It's available on profitjumpstarter.com/money blueprint. As always, I am very excited, very engaged at your presence. Thank you so much for being on for Money and Business. Knowledge is nothing without execution. So until our next episode, I'll see you again. Bye.